Okay, today's message of the day is where there is risk, there is great reward. What I mean by that is if you're working a simple minimum wage job or even a 9 to 5, you might think that you're not getting paid a lot, or you're not getting paid enough, or you're not getting paid what you're worth. But what you have to understand is when you're working that kind of job, you are getting paid for you're getting compensated for your stability as well. Because you know every single week or every single 2 weeks that paycheck's gonna hit regardless, okay? So even if you're getting paid $10 an hour, or $12 an hour, $15 an hour, you have no stress of knowing, like, am I going to get paid next week? Because you just know it's going to happen. That's how your job simply is structured. However, though, if you were looking at making lots and lots of money, if you want to make even millions of dollars, even like six figures, a few $100,000 a year, obviously certain jobs like, doctors, lawyers, whatever, you can have that salary and be, have that job security. But you got to think of, like, if you're running a business or you're being a sole proprietor, you are putting all that stress on yourself, and you don't know if that money's ever going to come through. Like, if you open your own business, you're going to have opportunity to make millions and millions of dollars, or a lot of money. Obviously, maybe not millions, maybe a few $100,000, like I was saying. But there's no guarantee of that at all. You could wake up and do your best every single day and get nothing. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Same thing if you're trying to be an influencer, or you're trying to sell something, you're trying to do anything that's outside the box and there's no structure, you have the opportunity to make so much, but you also have the opportunity to make zero. So my message to you is, you have to know yourself and question yourself is, what do you want? Because not everyone in this world wants to make millions. Everyone in this world wants to make six figures. And I'm not being some like alpha guy who's telling you, like Andrew Tate, like telling you like, oh, you don't need to make millions. You literally don't have to. You don't need to make six figures. Whatever makes you happy in life, if you are perfectly happy, because there's plenty of people that are out there like that, and there's nothing wrong with it. If you're perfectly happy making a steady salary that's secure with a family and a house and doing your thing, that's perfect. Everyone's trying to find their key to what makes them fulfill, what makes them, what gives them purpose. So part of my message as well is to like find out, what do you want from life? Do you want to go for it all? Do you want to risk going broke to risk, also being able to potentially make everything, make millions of dollars? I'm saying, or do you want that security? You want the security of a job, or do you want to go for it all? Because there's no guarantee that you're going to have success if you go for a business or go to be an influencer or try to sell something or try to think outside the box. But I think everyone has to have that internal conversation with themselves is, how do I want my life to go? Do I want to chase security, or do I want to chase basically a gamble? Do I want to gamble? Do I want to bet on myself, or do I want to bet on the circumstances around me? And that's the question for everybody. That's the message of the day is, where there is risk, there's great reward. But where there is no risk, there's great stability. Think of it like a bet, taking a bet. You bet a few dollars down, you're not going to make a lot of money, but you're not going to lose a lot of money. But you throw down lots of money on the bet, you could potentially win the jackpot. You could go crazy. You could win a lot of money, or you could literally end up with $0 in your bank account. That's the way to, that's how you decide how do you want to live. That's for you to decide. My message is to put it out there for you guys to think. What kind of person are you? How do you want to play life?